Let's go ahead and just throw this out there. Look at this. Oh, that's a big boy.
Watch this!
Warrior Mirror, huh? Shield Slam and Execute. Like, this allows me to deal with a Frothian Berserker if this is Pirate Warrior. So I think keeping those two together is okay. It's not ideal. We'll see how it goes. So it's not Odd Warrior. It's not a Pirate Start. I might coin this guy out just to, like, get that rolling. Maybe force the opponent to use their own Shield Slam here. And I don't really want to pass for multiple turns. It might just be like a Dead Man's Mirror. I might have an advantage there just because I can do damage and like reduce the opponent's armor total. Alright, this might be the Shield Slam. Yeah, it's kind of what we want to debate out. I think I can just draw a card. Cool. I can play this alongside a Shield Slam next turn if I need to. I don't know if Shield Slam is one of the cards that I want to Dead Man's though. I certainly don't need to play the Shield Slam unless I want to Shield Slam my own minion. Which seems ill-advised. Seen a lot of your YouTube content and finally watching you live? Well, I'm glad you made it. Welcome. That is unfortunate. Let's play this guy. He costs 5 mana, I have 5 mana available to me. I can go Brann into Disciple next turn. This could be Balm Warrior. Like, even if I just get 2 buffs off of this guy, that's probably enough. I'm likely to get more just because I'm gonna kill the Dinomatic. Unless there's a Zilliax here, that would be a bummer. Because that would also disrupt my Brann Disciple turn. Okay. I don't even know if I go with the Brann Disciple now that I think about it, just because like Brann could be something that's worth shuffling into my deck. So maybe just a single play here is fine. Where does that put me on? Yeah, that puts me exactly or just over the threshold for Vek'lor, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, that's fine. Visual glitch? Wow, I can speak. Where? Oh, he's still glowing. Does that mean I'm disconnected? The opponent doesn't seem to be doing anything here. Early stream? Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, but I was up. So I figured I would I'd do some streaming. Okay, maybe it is Dead Man's. Just like a straight Dead Man's Mirror. I think playing this for tempo is fine. Cthulhu's at 13, which is quite a lot. Now I have to choose between waking up to watch the stream or sleeping for another hour. Yeah, sorry to put you through that. In my defense though, like I have to make the same decision every weekend morning. It's only fair. What are we doing next turn? Probably just going Blood Razor. Again, I've got to pitch away these Shield Slams, I think. They're not going to do me much good in this matchup. Reactive cards in general aren't great. I don't want to brand this. I'm just going to double draw real quick.
Unity, precision,
and I feel like I'm the deck that wants to apply pressure, so I'm just gonna keep smacking face. Do I wear pants while streaming? Not during summertime, no. During the winter, I will. Good question, though. Important question. Missed 1 mil? I didn't want to mill the opponent. I wanted to save the Brann, which didn't end up working out for me, but... like, milling the opponent... milling 1 card, unless I hit exactly Dead Man's, is completely irrelevant. Contrary to popular belief, like, milling the opponent a single card does not win the game. By hitting Acolyte, yeah, I didn't want to give the opponent cards. Like, that's not a good idea. You would have conceded, yeah. Sure. I'm really glad we didn't have Cthulhu. That's the second Dirty Rat, and we've seen no Deadmans. Well, so there, I feel like you wanted the Dirty Rat in the Deadmans. Wow. It's a really fortunate outcome for me. I'm gonna go ahead and save this with the Deadmans. It's a matter of whether I want to allocate 4 mana to the Blood Razor. I don't think it changes anything. Oh, yeah, it changes that. Whoops, that's a battle cry. This is the first game of the morning, so I'm allowed to make mistakes. Those are the rules that I define. This is clunkier than the Warpath to get out of hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that. I don't want to keep a full hand because Coldlight Oracles could be potentially problematic. The opponent hasn't used Brann yet, so it's not that concerning. That's a Shield Slam target. And if I draw a Coldlight, I can... Okay, that's fine. I should be able to win from here. I'm ahead on armor. As long as I don't overdraw something stupid. Wow. I should be fine. Shield Slam is harder to get out of hand than the Warpath, so I'm gonna play that over the Warpath. Do I think Mecha'thun might be better? Yeah, probably. Usually, but I already did Mecha'thun, and this is what I wanted to do instead. I'm gonna get rid of the Execute here. I just go Infinite with Cthulhu, or do I want Coldlight as well? Coldlight wouldn't be a bad thing just because it helps me draw 2 my Cthulhu's faster, but I probably want to narrow down my hand to like just Doomcallers and Cthulhu so that I can just top deck and play a Cthulhu every turn. It's kind of what I have in mind for this game at least. But the Coldlights get me to the Cthulhu faster. I tried a version without it, and it just, like, Cthulhu was constantly at the bottom of my deck, which felt pretty bad. Let's go ahead and, am I ever going to need this, no, the opponent doesn't make a board, right? Okay, so the only cards remaining that I need to get out of my deck are Execute and Brawl. Cthulhu's Chosen I probably don't want to shuffle in, but at least I can freely play that. Cool. Okay, there's the Deadmans. I can Shield Slam that because I don't want that card. Shield Slam it, play the Cthulhu's Chosen. I want to draw the Cthulhu before I Deadmans though. Maybe I actually want to Brawl this. Brawl is harder to get out of hand. I'll just Shield Slam the Coldlight if it lives. Sure. Cthulhu is always at the bottom of our deck. He's so heavy, he just like sinks to the bottom every time. The good news is I can't overdraw the Mecha'thun, or the Cthulhu. Like there's no way I can burn it at least, but also I can never draw it, apparently. Okay, let's get that out of hand. Press the button. The Brawl's kind of obnoxious. So will the execute be? Nice. Good sentence, Roffle. Thank you, Roffle. Remember that Yogg Deadman's Hand at Justicar Trueheart? Too slow versus aggro at the moment, I guess, or any other reason you dropped it? I originally had Dr. Boom in this deck. I don't know. I just kind of resign myself to the fact that I'm probably not going to beat aggro most of the time, or if I am beating aggro, it's more because of the removal than the extra armor. Oh, we finally did it. Okay. So we've got a 25-25 Cthulhu. The opponent is at a very healthy, what is that, 73, 71? 76. Okay, execute. Execute is a card that the opponent wants to get rid of, but I mean, they have to know that we have a Cthulhu in hand, right? Because why else would we have waited that long to play the Deadmans and the Doomcaller? We haven't seen a Brawl from the opponent. No, we've seen one Brawl. So there's another Brawl in there. Let's go ahead and just throw this out there. Look at this. Oh, that's a big boy. It's like the 15th execute we've seen. Opponent isn't gaining armor anymore, so that's probably good for us. Just kidding, they gained armor. I need to get this Deadman's out of hand before I... or this Brawl out of hand before I Deadman's again, I think. And I want to keep the Doomcaller in here because, like, that allows me to add more Cthulhu's to my deck. Also helps me buff the Cthulhu a little bit. Just run Shudderwalk forehead. Oh good, double Brawl. Alright, opponent is smart. And unfortunately not playing any minions, so I can't Brawl this. This match is gonna take forever. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Play 2 minions. That's 1. That's not 1. If I hit the Coldlight, I can Brawl. No, don't kill it. Don't press this button. Oh, you. This is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. We just need to offset the Brawls with the Doomcallers, I guess. I don't know.
Let the pain speak to me.
Failure.
Is there a Brawl here? If there's a Brawl, that seems irresponsible. The opponent has been so careful. What are you doing? You need to not do that, buddy. So I was going to try to do some cute play where I pitch the execute in the Brawl, but then I realized I have 2 Cthulhu's left and the opponent is almost dead. So why not just kill the opponent instead? So I went with the let's kill the opponent instead line. I'll probably just play the Cthulhu next turn.
Time passes.
Okay, that is execute number 4. 5. Execute is a very difficult card to get out of hand. Roffle, 2019. Oh, that's not what you want to do. Maybe it is. Good, more brawls. Hey, MC McLean, thank you for that sub with Twitch Prime. I think I missed one earlier, too. Approximately 127 gerbils. If you're still here, I'm sorry. I missed your earlier sub, so I'm sorry about that. But I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Let's get the Roffle 1 the spam into chat to welcome them both back to the Roffle Rabble. I guess we just have more brawls now. Let's go ahead and do this, because that gives us, like, potential top deck lethal with a Cthulhu. We now have, like, an absurd number of dead cards in our hand and deck, but at least the opponent must be out of executes, right? Jeez. Stop it. You've done enough. Alright, we got them down to a nice and easy... Hey, there's Cthulhu. This is not lethal. I don't want to kill that because I want minions on board for these brawls. Of course your opponent has dead cards. Or of course you have dead cards. It's a dead man's hand, haha. Thanks, CC. I don't know what I would do without you. It's not lethal simply because this one. It would have been exacties, chat. We could have been done with this. Instead, we just have to play more Cthulhu's. Alright, execute. No, execute. He finally ran out. Ooh. Alright, I'm glad I rotated in those dead man's hands. Great progress on our quest, too. Nailed it.